My name is Ganzo, originally from Mongolia, and I moved here in 2016. I'm married to Namun, and we have 3 kids, Ari, Annie, and Nigusen. And we moved in this state last year, May 2023. And then since then we looked for the church, a home church. And first we found the Mongolian church, and we went there and almost started planting church there, but at the end it didn't work out. And then we found a bigger size of church near Redmond, where we live, and then we never felt like we found home there. And then while we were searching a ministry opportunity, and then I found out the Convert Church Planting Organization, and through that organization I found out Anthem Church. And then we've been attending Anthem since August. Very first time we visited here, and then we felt welcomed. And then you guys welcoming us, and thank you for that. And then not just me, my wife also felt like we found a home church here. And then my kids also too. And then they said, like, can we go the Anthem again? Can we go it? And then yeah, it was like peaceful and journey. And thank you. And then today I have a question for you. And have you ever prayed for something and felt like you were praying, felt like you were waiting forever for an answer? Have you prayed something and then waited forever for an answer? I've been Christian for 18 years, and then I don't think I ever waited this long for a prayer to be answered. But during that time, God was teaching me something about His timing. And I want to share how He finally opened the door for me to find a work. And after completing my theological studies, I found myself in a season of waiting and searching for direction. And I knew God had called me to ministry, but I wasn't sure where or how He wanted me to serve. I prayed and seeking clarity, and applied for different ministerial positions. But somehow everything didn't work out. In my head, God had a plan. But in my heart, I was tired and doubtful and thinking of maybe changing a career or something. And one day, while I exploring a ministry opportunity, I had the chance to sit down with Pastor Phil, and I shared my story and my journey from Mongolia to ministry and my passion for serving people. After listening, Pastor Phil said, "You should look into Jubilee Reach." And I hadn't heard of them before, and he introduced me to Jubilee Reach, a site coach, and so how I can apply to the work, so on. The more I learned, the more I felt deep connection to their mission. Jubilee Reaches focuses on bringing hope and healing to communities through relationship. Resonated with my own calling. It felt like God had placed this opportunity right in front of me at the perfect time. I would say at the right time. And when I was ready to step into the new season of ministry, I applied for the site coach position. Through every stage of process, I prayed for God's guidance. When I had my final interview with Randy Ng, and I sensed the peace and confirmation that this was God, where God had been leading me all along, right in life circumstances. And looking back now, I realized that God had been at work behind the scenes the entire time. Almost every experience, whether in seminary or at home, I stayed home at Dad with my kids, or the ministry I've done before, was a part of His preparation, was this moment. And then I knew that He was shaping me for this opportunity before I even knew it existed. And then this is the main message I want to leave you today. And if you in a season of waiting or searching something, and trust God God is always at work behind the scene. Even when we don't see it, He's moving, aligning circumstances, and preparing us for what's the next. His timing is always right timing. And I'm grateful to be step into this role in Jubilee Reach, and excited to see God will continue to work in lives of students and families we serve. And thank you for sharing my story, and then it may encourage you to trust in God's faithfulness during your own journey. Thank you.